I thought I'd take you through some of the shortcut keys that I have learnt over the years and that I use for pretty much everything I do. So these are the build mode options. And to start with, the first one I would ever use is to touch B, and that brings up your wall tool. You can see here, if you hover over it, you have wall tool -B, just $60 per option. So if you hover over some things, I don't know how many of them have little options like that. Not many. Okay, just that one. I wish there was one of the half walls because I use that one a lot as well, but it's not. But, yeah, so if you want to grab your wall tool real quick, hit the B button. So then you can then hold the shift down and you can draw a box. Now, all of a sudden it builds it straight away with the walls half down. So you've got that half up, half down look. If you wanted to put them up and down, a quick shortcut for that is to home and end keys. So home will bring the walls up full height, and then end will bring them back down to the lowest option. And you can use your W, A, S and D keys to bring your mouse in and out, your camera sort of to zoom in and out as well. For easily moving around, your scroll wheel will zoom you in and out as well. And if you click and hold down your scroll wheel, you can then move your camera up and down and left and right. Now I use the Sims 3 camera, so if your camera controls aren't working the same as mine, if you just click up here, you can then change your camera mode to Sims 3. So that just is a quick way to get to that as well. And you can also click this one, which is top down, which you can also do via hitting the T on your keyboard. Ah, that's interesting. You may have to press it more than once apparently. Okay. Yeah, so that'll toggle you between top down and not. You can also zoom in and out with this one. So quite a way in. I'm actually dragging that beyond that, and it's really close. And then you can rotate your view as well with these as well. So. But if you want to go Sims 4 camera, I think, yeah, same. Yeah. But Sims 3 camera is a lot easier to use, I find. Your left and right mouse buttons do different things. So your left mouse button is for clicking and dragging and selecting items, and your right mouse button will move you around the screen, which is really helpful. So just say I've built this out here and I don't want these walls here anymore, and a quick keyboard shortcut is to hit K on your keyboard, and that brings up your sledgehammer tool, and you can then smash it down any walls you don't want. You can also click and drag with that tool as well to remove all your walls. What's another one? Now, if I have got a colour on my walls, okay, let's paint a wall. Actually, we'll hold down, we'll get some bricks on this building. We'll get some of these bricks. Go shift to place it all around that entire room. So it just does the exterior, if it puts it everywhere, all over that room. You can also do it by this as well, by room. So if I click on by room and I want to do the inside, I can just do that with one click. But if I just want to do by wall, I can do it that way. But if I want to change it, now I'll use a paint here, and we're going to do the interior. Oh, actually, no, I'll do the exterior. It's a bit easier to show you. So I've now painted the exterior, but I didn't want all of it to be white, so I'm going to undo. So Control Z will undo, or you can use your arrows here. I'm not too sure. Control Y to redo. So it's not one I use, but Control Y is a redo button. Okay, I just want this blue now, and I don't want it on one wall. Now I could go through and click each item. I could click and drag, that also works. Or I could hold down Alt and click. that just does one entire wall without even needing to do much else. So that is a very helpful one. I notice a lot of people don't use that very often. So we could have all walls in lots of different colours. We could have some here, we'll go some red over here. Okay, and then you could have a whole heap of different options all around the place by just using that Alt key. But say I wanted to pick up this colour and use it here, but I'm in the trees category. So a quick way to get there is to grab the eyedropper tool, pick it up, and you've got it straight away. And I can now go and hold down Alt and get that entire wall, back wall there, painted on the inside. Or I could click on the keyboard, touch E, and I've got that eyedropper tool again, and just paint what I need to. Now I've got these tools up, but I want to grab something and pick it up. Say this mailbox here, I want to be able to pick that up. I can't pick that up while I've got this, because I've got the color tool on me. So I want to go back to the hand tool. So H on your keyboard will bring up your hand tool, and you can then grab something and pick it up. You can grab your walls and move them in and out, all that stuff as well. And another one you can use is the G key. So that toggles on and off your grid. So if you're doing some complex work, say you're doing your train tool editing, and you no longer want your grid on, you can just toggle it with G.